Hi, I'm Tuck Fard, and this is the Tuck Fard podcast. Today I'm joined by Mr.
My name's Billy Hubbard. I'm a piece of shit from the other place that he's from, yeah.
Yeah, you're in the eastern end of the state, and I'm more westerly. But we are both through and through southern.
Does that mean you're a Louisville fan?
Brother, both my parents went to U of L. I was just kind of born and bred into it. But I will tell you, for my own redemption, I don't give a fuck about sports.
Me either.
It's just something I don't feel like I have enough anxiety problems, brother. You make me start giving a fuck about a sports team, and I'm liable to jump off a railroad
And not to
bridge.
mention, see these motherfuckers on the internet that get that upset and mad about sports.
Yeah.
Damn. I didn't know my uncle could fight until Kentucky lost. It was my aunt he was fighting.
Hell yeah, did he win?
No.
She kicked his ass.
Neither did the Wildcats. They all lost.
Fuck.
Lost his favorite team and got his ass whooped by a little short fat woman.
God dang. Some of them can be stout, though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You ever see the girl, since you've been in London, what do you think of the women over here?
It's hit or miss. It's real fucking hit or miss.
They're either built like a refrigerator or they're
Linebacker.
Yeah.
They got that linebacker sort of figure to them. There's something in the water.
Yeah.
There's something in the water.
Yeah, we have a lot in common with Flint, Michigan.
Hell yeah. What is a lick? There's pink lick, there's white lick, there's this, that, and the other thing.
You know,
What is the lick? Is it a branch of a river or something?
Like a lick? Oh, you're talking about like flat lick and all that?
Yeah. What are they naming it after? Are they all? I was wondering that on the way here. What is the lick?
Well, in every holler I know, like flat lick, there's always a girl that lives up there that would lick you for less than $1. So that's the only thing I can think of.
Was this in the 90s? Early 2000s?
This is like right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Damn, budget. Budget friendly. It goes well with this economy.
And then, well, the water's cheap over here, so I say 21 people pay her to lick them. She got the water bill. So
Yeah, a lot of people have well water.
hell, I got well water. I thought I had spring water, and then, Tira over here was like, if you're paying for it, it's not spring. It's not spring water.
Got lied to.
Yeah, I got lied to.
Yeah.
I got taken advantage of. Jackson Water Company, motherfuckers.
Well, like jacks off.
Yeah.
Assholes. Dude, whenever I first got Windstream, they didn't send us a bill for like 4 months.
Well,
It turns out they fucked up and they turned the service on, but forgot to turn the billing on. And so when we called them, we're like, are you sending the bills to the wrong place? They're like, oh, for some
Did
reason
they
you were
still
never...
charge you for 4 months?
No.
Damn.
I was like, oh, can I uncall you?
Could you imagine if,
They turned my bills on.
yeah, like, I was supposed to say, imagine though if they had turned them on and they were like, yeah, your first bill is going to be $1,400.
Yeah, they wouldn't get it.
No.
They wouldn't fucking get that. I'd tell them to kiss my ass. Fucking keep your goddamn internet.
No, man, here, this is Jackson County. The biggest company we got over here is Jackson Energy. They're the bank rollers over here, like the head dogs of companies.
They burn coal.
I don't know if they burn coal or not, but I know if you're $332 late, that's the limit. That's when they cut you off. I learned that the hard way.
That's like where their threshold is.
That's their fucking. It used to be $500, but I guess people were taking advantage of it.
Y'all, pay attention to that, because I'm sure a lot of people probably need to know that information. Really, dude, these are hard fucking times.
You ever hear that fucking shit where they're like, they can't cut your electricity off in the winter? Yes, the fuck they can, and yes, the fuck they will.
And that is your problem, yeah. Shit, well, this is beautiful country, dude. I used to ride dirt bikes down here when I was a kid. There would be some stretches that were just magnolias, just a holler of magnolias for like a mile, it felt like. And that was some of the most beautiful shit I've ever seen in my life.
Well, think about it. Like, so right here is my house, right?
Yeah.
And then directly, not even 50 feet behind me, you have forest. People coon hunt behind my house all the time. We got to be real careful, though, because we almost set the woods on fire every time we burn shit. I threw a firework in that the other day, and I thought they were going to have to call the fire department. This shit gets dry.
There you go. It's been dry in Kentucky lately and hot. Fucking bad.
You're not from here either, are you? You're from old Lincoln County. What do you think of the women over here?
I've seen better.
Yeah, I've seen worse.
I want to say,
I
want to say with the men, it's equal. It's like everybody just the gene pool it's pulling from the same.
I'm from Manchester. I'm lucky that I know how to read, so I'm just happy with that.
I did 8th grade twice.
Damn, when I was in the Army, I was
16 years of education right there.
When I was in the Army, I was a private first class twice.
Oh, you're a veteran?
Yeah, hell, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
I wouldn't shake my hand if I were you.
Duly noted. Duly noted. Well, thank you for your service.
Dude, I got arrested 3 times while I was in the Army. I got arrested in Korea. That shit was fun.
Tell us. Do you want to tell us more about getting
Yeah,
arrested?
I'll tell you.
Tell a little bit about
Dude,
getting arrested.
we were in, for all you veterans out there that's been to Suwon Air Base, here's what happened. So they got this thing called Thursday's Party. It's in Ingadon. It's about 20 minutes off post. Well, Korean police over there, they don't carry guns, but they're fucking assholes. They're dickheads. I was with a guy, and I was just his, we call them battle buddies. I was, I think the Marines call it two-man control, whatever. I don't eat crayons. So we were leaving the bar going back to post, and this motherfucker was so drunk. And by the way, they don't put the stop signs in the ground. They get them in like these little buckets of water, and they just shove them down in there and just hope they stand up. Well, his drunk ass walked into that and knocked it over. Fucking knocked it over. They took him to jail, destruction of government property or something. I had him arrested, so old Billy decided to go, don't arrest him, he's with me. So I went to jail too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't stay very long though. You can smoke inside of a Korean jail. You can smoke.
Is that the only cool thing about a Korean jail?
We used to be able to smoke in a Waffle House. This used to be a country.
America.
This used to be a country.
There are a few Waffle House left, I think.
Something I don't understand is why you can't smoke in most country-themed bars. What's that about?
They just they did
You can
it
vape.
across the board. You're probably not even supposed to do that.
I've noticed that with the bars around here, that when you smoke, if they let you smoke inside, they're either about to go out of business or retire. They just don't give a fuck anymore.
Mm-hmm. Older crowd, definitely.
Don't you have any bars where you're from?
No, none that are worth a fuck, dude.
Yeah, you got the same problem we do. You got the city's wet, but the county's not.
Yeah. I wonder if setting up my own bar in that shithole town would fucking get a lick. That's what it is. It's a shithole town. But
What city is it?
well, I would be putting one in the shithole of Litchfield.
Litchfield.
I live in Big Clifty, outside Big Clifty.
Okay.
Well, it's called Bloody Ridge where I'm at because there used to be a brothel where people shanked each other up all the damn time down by the river.
You mean I just stabbed each other?
Or kill each other.
What
kill
the
shit
fuck
out
kind of
each other.
brothel is that?
If go to get pussy and end up shanked.
Yeah, you imagine giving $1 to lick you and you get fucking stabbed.
Hit with a fucking bottle and shit. Apparently, I've heard like 5 different stories about how I got it.
Well, I'm from Big Creek.
Big Creek.
I have no idea. I have never seen a creek over there.
Huh.
I think it was like an Indian thing, like a Native American thing.
Yeah.
I'm from Clay County, so we ain't got shit over there besides Pats.
I originally grew up in horse country.
Well,
All
we got
the
a
way from
horse
Cali.
creek.
Fucking.
A lot of creeks.
Yeah. Shit. So you said you got arrested 3 times.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's right. All right, so by the way, if you got a fucking warrant, don't play poker machines, cause me and my buddy Tate were over there in London, Kentucky, at this little wood. It's shaped like a log cabin. The gas station is.
We got one.
Yeah, I went in there and I was gambling, and this cop came in there and took everybody's ID because gambling is illegal like that in Kentucky. And all they do is they don't bother you; they just check to see if you have warrants. Well, at the time, I didn't know I had a warrant. Or God damn. But I handed him my ID, and he took like 6 of them back there with him.
I'm trying to get that puffer. I'm an impatient stoner, dude.
Oh,
Carry
That's what
on.
I'm on camera for. I
But,
hand stuff off.
This cop, he takes all our IDs, and he takes us outside, and he goes, "Hey, where's Billy Hubbard at?" And I just had taken off on the internet. So I was like, "Oh, you want the picture?" So I get over there, he grabs me by the shoulder, and he goes, "Buddy, you got a warrant." And I went, "For what?" He went, "For $430. And I was like, "Can I just pay you?" And he went, "Nope, buddy, put your hands behind your back." So like 8 crackheads witnessed me get arrested. I was in there for an hour. I'll never forget it. This nurse, her name was Sarah, S-A-R-A. Got a lot of bad experiences with Sarah. She was so sweet to me, but she had to do the COVID test.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just so much more aggressive in jail because she penetrated the fuck out of my nose with that little swab thing.
Oh,
You want to hear my story about getting the COVID?
That was forever ago. That was like,
Right after? Because I'm pretty sure them tests, I talked to somebody about
I
this
just
last
had got
night.
out of the Army. It was like 2020.
They said, like, back then, they're like, you really got to get up in there. And I'm like, I think now they just, like, everyone I've had since then, they just, like, lightly go around. Like, could they have been doing that this whole time instead of, like, giving me a nose scope for free?
I felt it touch nose hairs. Look at my nostrils. Somebody fucking commented the other day saying I have big nostrils. I just replied, yeah, I can toot a hydro without fucking crushing it.
Wow.
You know, motherfuckers. I know it's on my face, but
I got a sharp nose. I look like a little eagle.
but
What's
what's up, fucking damn it! I forgot where I was going with that. I done tickled myself pink.
Something about how big your nostrils
Big
are.
my nostrils are. Oh yeah, when I felt it touch hair, and then it just kind of felt like that sensation of something in your nose, and then it went ting and hit me somewhere back in here because I fucking wallowed my shit out, buddy.
Oh, let me tell you how I figured I wasn't gay. When I first went to the Army, well, I should probably, he thought that was funny. But when I went to the Army, you go to this thing called MIPS, right? So it's the entrance processing station where they check you to make sure you're healthy. Well, they do this thing where they check the inside of your asshole.
Oh yeah, squat and cough.
Yeah, and some of those doctors got some thick fingers.
Yeah, it's real strong guys.
Yeah, and they're
They lift weights.
yeah. So he could
No fair.
he could have knocked some pins over with me the way he did that shit.
Clear.
Yeah. I didn't even make any noises. I felt gay for like 3 seconds. I was like, I didn't even react to this.
Yeah.
I just let him do it.
For whatever reason, one of my doctors did a prostate exam on me when I was like 18 years old.
You ever you ever been checked for hernias?
No, but my butthole bleeds every time I shit.
Well, that's the show.
I ain't lying. It's from hemorrhoids.
Oh, hemorrhoids.
Oh,
Right.
did you say hernias?
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Hemorrhoids are bad too.
They're bad business.
And will you lift weights?
I used to, and I fucking didn't practice very good body mechanics for a number of
If
years.
you're shitting blood, I'd say you did.
Yeah, but then like I wiped my ass, and then like 30 minutes later, my ass finally finishes shitting. And I had to wipe my ass again. There's more poop and some blood.
I'm so strong, but I shit blood now.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I used to be about a fucking unit. Whenever I was a tire whore for a number of years. That's all I can tell you. I did. I was just an old tire whore. I'll tell you all about a damn tire.
You need to start introducing yourself like that to people. What's up? My name's Tuck Bard. I shit blood.
I shit blood.
I shit blood.
Dude, it's rough.
You know what's funny? You saying the tire whore thing is. I told Billy the other day he looked like the one guy that works at a tire shop that doesn't have a neck or face tattoo. Like he just got that.
I was pretty straight edge back then. I didn't hardly even smoke weed. I drank like a fish. But this was the time period of my life where I firmly believed that if I did a real good job and I tried hard, that my bosses would recognize that and give me promotions. And what they did is they gave me a couple little pissant ass raises, and I never did get the rest of that. I just lost my fucking seal on my butthole. It's rough.
You like ball gaskets? Is that what you
Yeah, I think fucking it is rough.
Damn.
Yeah, you put in work.
But these are the crosses I bear. I'm cool in a lot of other ways.
Bro, you ever drink that Jaeger? Jaeger makes my poop wet. You laughing, but I'm being serious. Like, my poop is like you can.
Yeah,
Children could
like
play with.
like
Yeah.
licorice.
Yeah, children could
You
play
can push
with.
it through a Play-Doh mold. It
Yeah.
look convincing.
Like, it scared me the first time. I drank so much Yoo-Hoo one time while I was drunk that I forgot that I drank it. It was a Wednesday, and I had to get up at 4 o'clock the next morning because in the Army they make you get up early and exercise. Well, I went to bed like 2,
Yeah.
woke up at 4, blackout drunk. And apparently I thought it was a good idea the day before to chug, you know those little square boxes of Yoo-Hoo?
Yeah.
I got a 12-pack of them bitches and I was ripping the top
But
off.
it's so good.
It is.
Fucking Yoo-Hoo is good. It's
There's a lot of
synthetic
box.
as
Yes.
The
fuck.
box ones are better.
And it was cold.
Dude,
Yeah.
if you hand me a half gallon of Yoo-Hoo, I can have it going pretty
Well, let me tell you where it went wrong. The next morning, I was sick and threw up, and it was shit brown. I was like, oh my God, I drank myself so much into bad health that I'm shitting in the wrong direction.
I'm shitting out my
I'm
mouth.
shitting out of my mouth right now. Yeah, diarrhea. And not to mention the smell.
Yeah.
It smelled like shit.
You can mix it with Goldschlager and you'll commit felonies every time. Go shot for shot, Jaeger and Goldschlager. I'm telling you, don't do it. You'll get
Goldschlager. Is that the...
with the gold flakes and shit in it.
Yeah, it's got the fucking little...
Yeah.
You know,
We all goddamn know there's not $20 worth of gold in there. God damn it.
And there's also a myth that Goldschlager's flakes like touch your throat, get you drunk faster. That's all. These hillbillies come with the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Marketing plans, all that
Yeah,
is.
it works.
It's
And it's
marketing.
not probably, it's not really gold. They probably just like scrape the paint off the side.
Right.
Damn, I thought we went too far with one of these
I
jokes,
thought that
boys.
was a lab going on.
That's what I thought too. I was like, where's this smell?
You can't
All I
see the fire.
looked over and just saw a fucking
Fuck,
cone
shoot
30
back.
foot in the air.
I got you, bud.
Clap
Hang on.
back. Bust back at him. That was intentional as fuck. They knew what they did.
Damn.
That cone went high as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Do it again. One more time.
Shit.
We got some rowdy neighbors in Jackson County. You got a lighter?
Yeah, let me find something we can fucking. There's gonna be good thrust to be had here.
Oh Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Watch out, there's gonna be debris.
Can we launch a chicken nugget?
You got a chicken nugget?
You got DQ over here, bro.
Hell yeah.
First chicken strip in space.
Hang on, let's set it over here so we don't catch nothing on fire. This is a chicken nugget. Let's see how far it'll go.
We got the gravy. Piece of chicken.
I'm gonna see how
We're
high
sending
it's
some
gonna-
delicious Dairy Queen chicken into space.
We're gonna put it over here so we don't catch nothing on fire.
Yeah, good thing it sprinkled a little bit today.
All right, here's the firework.
Oh,
Okay.
oh. You're right.
What is that?
That's something to go boom boom.
That'll do it.
Hell yeah!
All right. See, we're sending. There's a little bit of chicken. Did you get a good shot of the chicken?
Come get a shot of the chicken. There's a chicken up here.
We're gonna send some of this delicious chicken
Chicken nugget.
into the atmosphere.
Here we go. That or it's gonna catch everything on fire. One of the two is gonna happen.
I wonder how. Let's see if we find the chicken. I bet it's gonna blow
Get the
up.
fuck up out the way. Yeah.
Blow your back.
Wait, you want to see some real cool shit? Where'd it go?
Dude, it come clear over here.
Hang on.
Is it on your house?
Hard to get.
You want to see some real cool shit? What you?
Looking for the chicken.
Oh Jesus.
All right, follow me.
Don't do it by my truck.
Put in the exhaust.
Hell no, there's gas in there. I'm gonna light it and throw it as hard as you can.
I'm gonna throw it.
Yeah, you just
Like, oh, that way,
Yeah.
not that way.
that way. Yeah, throw it as hard as you can that way.
Okay.
You ready?
Seems like
It's bad.
we're fucking.
That
let me.
blows up 3 times, by the way. So we
let me-
really
I'm
gotta get
trying
the
to-
fuck out of the way.
Okay.
Ready?
I wanna. So,
Damn.
my Martha
Damn.
Stewart lighter.
As hard as you can. There you go. Hold the fuck back, boy. Oh shit! It's a cinder block.
Uh-oh.
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 Who's gonna check on it?
Alright.
I'll do it.
Let's shoot it. Oh, fucking no, dude, I got so scared.
I couldn't imagine it going out. What the fuck?
I've seen this fucking movie.
I've seen this before.
I've never had a podcast interrupted with explosions.
Oh, yeah. And then I saw the cone fucking 100 feet in the air.
What are you doing? Billy, what are you doing? Boys, I'm getting back.
Simul blasting, boys.
Oh geez. Simultaneous. Oh shit! They all blow up at the same time.
They said poof.
Smoke, yeah.
I wonder if there's a crater.
I saw whatever went with it this way, waiting for it to explode again.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
What do you think of that?
That was, I've never felt so alive. You know,
Hillbilly shit.
I'll probably allow Dairy Queen gravy to be shot off the top of the van for America.
For America.
For America,
For America.
pull the van in the middle of the road.
Let me get that gravy. Hi, I'm Tuck Ford. Today we are celebrating the beauty that is Dairy Queen gravy. We're going to launch some into the stratosphere from the roof of this Van Dura.
Where's the gravy at?
Oh, it's full.
That's such a good shot.
Make sure we get the logo facing out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, we're trying to get a contract with Dairy
Oh,
Queen.
look, it's set perfect.
If that is by design, I'd about guarantee it.
Oh, I got gravy on my glasses. I got gravy in my glasses.
There's gravy on your car, Billy.
There's little specks of gravy.
Gravy, boy.
Damn.
And we done had explosions. We done launched gravy into space. It's raining gravy. All right, Daddy needs a cigarette. We're having too much fun. Or is there such a thing, Billy Hubbard? What do you think?
Well, I think it's too much fun when you go to jail. But
Oh,
right now,
that's
we're
where
not
the line
going.
is.
Yeah.
That's where the...
Yeah, I do actually. Right here.
We just finished being so fucking good.
I'm out of chicken.
And now you don't have no gravy.
Oh, I blew it off.
It's on my windshield.
It's good.
It's all over the side of the van.
Yeah.
That looks real good on the shag part.
Just so you know, Dairy Queen gravy, good to test.
Yeah. How far do you think, like, if you were to really look, how far out do you think we just slung gravy?
I'd say 50 feet.
You think 50 feet?
50 feet.
That would make sense, because I'm looking at how much gravy you had versus, like, how thin it's been spread, and I think it probably got some difference.
Well, he was at least 20 feet away from us, and he got on his glasses.
Yeah. Dude, we totally need a sponsorship from Dairy Queen. We need a big...
I feel like that's not going to be the best way.
Oh.
It's going to, all right, Dairy Queen, here's our proposition. You give us a blizzard, we're going to blow it all to hell.
Dude, I have enjoyed just fucking tagging some of these businesses just for the fuck of it, and then making it blow up just for them to never fucking message me. That's so much fun.
Got some good news for you and your people. We just got 24,000 views in less than 30 minutes.
On the video that you posted with us at?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, we going to be millionaires.
We're gonna be squillionaires, brother.
Hey, look what tattoo he has on his wrist.
It's the do not touch the trim. Hey, did your buddy ever get a hold of you about that tattoo gun?
No, he had, but I know like 6 people with tattoo guns.
Yeah. We need to get one over here. What do we want a tattoo on here so we can record that too?
I don't know.
Chevrolet. Or like a Chevy bow tie and then spell Chevrolet wrong.
You got to get like something
Like
in
just
the
on
middle.
purpose. Because I've kind of, it's all been just shit. Like it's been shit on purpose. Just complete layman, just laying some shit on there.
Well, if it
It's
works,
going to
it
become a tapestry.
Well, hell yeah. I'm
Yes.
surprised they didn't call law on us. They probably will.
We're celebrating.
Well, all the evidence blew up.
Can you imagine a cop goes, where's everything at? Well, there's gravy over there if you want to go collect your
Taste
happiness.
it. Taste it. It's gravy. Motherfuckers. But there's good cops and bad cops. There is. Like, I can't hate on all of them, but there's ones that just fuck it up for everybody. And they are the loudest ones.
They hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Oh.
They got a mean right hook, especially when you're cuffed. Sons of bitches.
But I'm still upset about that.
I'm still mad.
I ain't gonna get over it. Can I borrow this chair?
Go ahead.
Fuck yeah. See, I get a little bit lazy in my stonitization.
I'm gonna get my
I feel like such a dad. How old are you?
29.
I'm 33. He's damn near geriatric. He's 36.
Damn.
Uh,
Y'all old as hell.
well, I do feel like I'm finally old enough to where like give people his chair. Yeah.
I got to sit down.
I lived long enough, and now damn it, it's like let the old man have a chair.
Tell you what gets harder as you get older. Love making.
I'm on antidepressants.
Oh, so you working with a noodle.
Oh yeah,
I do
it's
that
chore.
sometimes. The best way to work with a loose dick is just pretend you know what you're doing. Hopping into speak.
All right, I'll tell you what, I can about jack
I'm still stuck
off
on the
these
what
days,
gets
though.
harder as
I'm
you get older.
good at it.
What?
I was thinking of something really funny.
Oh, go ahead. Say
Sounds real funny coming from me because I'm not a guy.
it. Okay.
You know what gets harder as you get older?
What?
Talking to high school girls.
All right.
Well, there's a Dazed and Confused joke to be had in there somewhere.
Yeah, he got the reference.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused joke.
I keep getting older.
Let's stay this thing.
Yep.
But you see, in Kentucky, it don't
All right,
matter.
all right.
Half the fucks around here, they don't care if you're 16 or 36.
Yep. What's up with that? That's
I
been
don't
in
know.
my county too.
I don't get it. I know 43-year-old men that get brokenhearted because their 17-year-old girlfriend left him. Like,
Would
now
she
he's gotta
leave
go
for
take
school?
His blood pressure medicine.
That's some
Because
real
he's upset
weird
about his
fucking
junior
shit.
and high school woman. Oh, man. What's he going to do? Stand outside her high school and throw pebbles at her classroom door?
When you go to prom with me.
Please come back to me. My sugar hasn't been low since you left. My blood pressure machine, I've used the fuck out of it. I'm on blood thinners. I'm going to pass out.
Dude, my blood pressure be high as fuck sometimes.
I eat a lot of salt.
Salt's good for you.
Drink a lot of Mountain Dew.
The right salt.
Might
I don't
be
know what the
probably
wrong
hurting.
salt is. And
Table
Dude,
salt.
the bad
Yep.
ones?
That's
No.
the wrong salt.
The
You
bad-
don't want to be eating them bath salts. Huh?
Yeah, that's probably the wrong salt.
There's 170 calories in a can of Mountain Dew.
There is 45 milligrams of sodium.
I got some. I'm trying to get half-assed a little bit healthier. I bought a diet green tea.
I haven't heard
Doesn't
diet
make
green
that
tea
noise.
in a while.
If I'm going to have a
It's
green
so
tea, I'm
good.
going to have a
I'm
full.
gonna have to hydrate.
That's a half a
Diet.
gallon.
Dude, it gets expensive
Diet
drinking
without
like
the
a big
tea
one.
is just,
Damn.
I think.
I can't drink tea. Tea tastes like paint.
Oh my god, that's so moist.
Why do you know so confidently what paint tastes like?
I'm from Eastern Kentucky.
Paint lick. He's
It's
the
delicious.
one. It was him.
Paint lick.
He did it.
We're not clever enough to just come up with that. It had to be from an actor.
Yeah, dude, there was a whole, like, I had a little time in my head when I saw the sign that said paint lick, and I was like,
Y'all need to go.
To Beaver Lick.
Yep. Yeah.
That's actually a place in Kentucky.
Think
I
about
was
that
going to go
one.
there
there's
tonight,
lick
but I don't think I'll
skillet,
make
too,
it.
if I remember correctly.
Rock Lick.
Y'all need to go
Sorry.
to hell for certain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a go over there and just flirt with someone's mama. What's
She's
that?
40 years old.
She's 40.
Somebody's man. Like
Yeah.
40.
She's still 29.
That's
I got
another
pregnant when
thing.
I was 6. No, I'm joking about that, but that's probably some.
No, I was going to say that's another thing. I know a lot of young mammals. Like, I don't know if I want to be called granny in my 30s.
I know some mammals that are like young enough to start another career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't legally retire yet, not for a while.
That's fucked. I turned 30 this year. I probably won't live to be like 32. But
Have a backup plan. Because I went hard in the paint for a lot of years. You know, just thinking, fuck, we ain't gonna make it that long anyhow. And my body's a piece of shit, like I'm burping like a bitch right now because I drank my ulcer back. God damn it.
I'm going to be a funeral director if I live long enough.
It's a good business.
Yeah, I'm
People are
gonna say
dying to get into it.
People die a lot.
Yeah,
People are dying to get in there.
98% of people die at some point in their lives. Was a quote from Talladega Nights.
You know, funeral director, I feel like,
I'd be a good.
yeah, you cut your hair off.
I'd
I
be a
haven't
good
even cut
preacher.
your hair off. What?
I'd be a good preacher.
Might as well be a logger too.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a logger.
Be a-
I'm gonna be a logger who preaches and directs funerals.
I think
So I have heard that there are two people you never trust, and that's a preacher and a logger.
I don't trust anybody.
I don't either.
The
But
IRS
that's what
taught me not to
this
trust.
man. But when I had our property logged, it was done by some loggers who were preachers.
So here's my question. I went to the Army. I worked for the government. The government makes the money that runs the country. Paid me with that money. and took taxes
out of the money
that they print to pay me, who works for the government. What the fuck is that shit?
You want to hear something that fucks me up? Just recently, they had dies struck. This past few years, dies struck for a $1 trillion coin. And the whole idea for that was if they need to, they can instantly create a couple trillion tangible dollars. There's $2 trillion because the coins exist. Technically, that's how easy it is to print money. Strike two coins.
Well, the way the Federal Reserve works, they have the permission to print the money, and that's how we ended up.
But how long would it take you to print $1 trillion?
Right. Ask them.
Well, I mean, it would take time. In an instant, they can go wham, and
they can also instantly just hit a button, and it's in the decimal point on the fucking.
We gotta think of it this way, though. If you really think about it, money itself is just a concept.
Yeah.
It has no value unless we give it value.
Yep.
And that's how every civilization has.
The only reason why money even works is we've forgotten how to live without it.
Yeah, and
no one person can do anything. Like making a pencil, how many people do you think it takes to make a pencil? You got people that have to go out and log the trees, get the wood, who then bring it to a sawmill, who then file it into the pieces. But then you got the whole mess that the graphite takes. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of people involved in the making of one pencil, and you can buy it for $0.25. It's just wow.
Think about, that's an interesting idea, because think about our great grandpas and all the shit they could do by themselves, and all the gardening.
Well, what the fuck money gonna do to help you?
Exactly. So like, you take all these people. Like, if you really think about it, in Appalachia, there's communities where nobody has electricity. They don't believe in social media. They still live like that. Like they don't rely on.
And there's a stigma around that.
Yeah. And think about if more people lived like that. Would the government do something about it, or would they just take the L on it?
Dude, I'm back and forth. I feel like the government's real powerful, but I'm starting to wonder if they haven't just set up an image of how powerful they are.
See, that's another. I agree with you, because a lot of times,
if they told the army to fucking go around and kill every single person in every neighborhood right now, do you think they'd actually fucking do it? No. There'd be a couple dudes with drones that want to be a fucking hero, but most of the army, that would be the ones that would have to do the shit that the bad guys say. Because no one army, no one dude's going to do that much in order to get the whole army. Well, it's just not going to work. That's what
I was telling her earlier. One of my favorite quotes is, if you think you have rights because of the government, you're a victim of political propaganda. And if you think you have God-given rights to the government, then you're a victim of Christian propaganda. It's all just fear. They just want to put fear in people.
Well, I'm really interested to see how it looks in 10 years. How many politicians that have been in there for a long time right now, 10 years from now, they'll be dead, bro. Of old age, just natural causes. What is it going to look like 10 years from now? Only 10 years.
Like in the 80s, do you think that politics were as affected by mainstream media like it is right now?
They own the mainstream media.
Exactly. So when you think of politicians that try these trends and shit, and they're trying to connect to the youth, why? I might be the only one that's noticed it. Why is it that politicians only try to connect to the youth of a country?
I don't know why.
Why?
It's like when you said with if more people lived in more traditional type of homes where they didn't have electric, water, all that, the first thing that they would get them with is, if there's any kids there, they put the kids in the school. Because if you teach the next generation what you want them to, they're easier to mold. Kids are always learning.
Why do you
get
think
the biggest
that's
return on your investment?
They're not set in their ways yet, because they're kids,
It's obvious.
Yeah, shit's really fucked up, but I've got hope for about 10 years from now. There's going to be a shift. I think this is just we're getting close to just a pinnacle of bullshit, and then these people will start to
see the new
vacate
generation.
their job.
See, I'm a millennial. So the generation after me, what?
I said, yuck.
Hey, go fuck yourself. So the generation after me, 2 years after me, go fuck yourself. They have a low tolerance for certain things. Like if they don't like
pussies.
Well, yeah.
Fucking pussies.
I wouldn't say
sensitive.
that. I know
a
that.
lot of them is.
But think about it this way. Really think about it. Pussy is, I guess that's a good term for it. But if they don't like a job, they won't work the job. Now imagine this generation in politics, where they just don't. If they don't like something, they won't do it.
Yeah.
That can be a good and bad
I mean,
thing.
it's the same way, like, if somebody doesn't like a creator because they did something that, like, they unfollow them that fast, that would be the essential thing
Yeah.
that would happen to the politicians. They go, I don't want to vote for you anymore. Just move on.
I don't know. I'm in a generation where I have lived through like 4 or 5 historical things. 9/11, COVID.
Yeah. I was in 6th grade for 9/11.
I was
a freshman.
I was one.
damn.
I was a freshman in high school.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That sucked
What?
because we went through all day. It was on the TV,
Yeah.
and I'm a freshman in high school. I was 14. I didn't need to see that shit.
6th grade.
But
We
every
watched
fucking
it.
class we went into, it was just rerun.
That's
And I'm like,
something
what
I've
are you
noticed,
doing?
Too, in the last few years is like some of the stuff that they would show from like the war. I remember the war and stuff. They would show like videos of things that they wouldn't show on TV now. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why that is. Weird to me. Like
It's all by
they were
design.
showing high school. It's like, here's these planes. Look at
What's
that.
that?
Here's these planes.
That's
Well, see,
only
we
way they
watched.
can
I
make it
watched the
work.
second tower get hit because we were watching it in my first
Oh shit,
period.
you saw it.
I
live.
watched the second plane hit in my fucking ancient civ class in freshman year. Like literally, I'm just sitting there. We're all like, "What the fuck? The building's on fire." We didn't know that a plane had hit it, and then they're trying to figure out some details. And then all of a sudden, we just see whoosh and just explosion.
like-
And like we watched it live on TV.
Like I said, that kids are usually the ones they show
Trying to
stuff.
get that
To,
fucking lightning. I'm not geeking. I'm just.
I wonder if
Just like-
everything isn't just an experiment to see how kids react to stuff throughout
Well,
the
and
generation.
some of it's predictive programming for sure.
Yeah.
It's to set you up for things that you're going to experience later
A
on.
lot of the kids now, like he said, like I know people that would be like,
I
I
got
don't like the
kids.
way that this girl ate an ice cream cone, so I'm gonna break up with her. Like throw away a whole 2-year
Right.
She
relationship.
I
won't
have-
talk to her.
Well, so I have a kid though, where we watch like when I'm watching
I'm a
like
kid
Fallout
too,
or
I
something that's got gore and stuff,
Yeah.
and something will happen, and I'll tell Hudson look away before it, like I see something about to happen. I'm like, Hudson, look away, and he goes, "Oh, it's fine. I know it's not real." And he's 7, and he's watching really good animation of a dude's head fucking explode.
Yeah.
Right, and he's so desensitized to it, where he's like, "I know it's not real violence, just like my video games." You know, I'm
That
like,
makes me wonder.
you got a good head on your shoulders.
You know, but like I've seen stuff like that. When I've seen
Oh
real
yeah,
things like
bestgore.com.
Shit like
That
that.
stuff
Dude,
that
one of
it
my
makes me feel like
favorites,
it's not
bro,
real.
was
It's almost like
E-Bump. It's a porn
Right,
movie.
it
Separate.
desensitizes
Yeah.
you to it.
Yeah.
Okay, how many
Straight up
people
porn
in
bloopers.
other
Porn
countries
Porn
see
bloopers.
people just get killed on the streets all the time?
That is
It happens a bunch in other countries,
Yeah.
but in America,
watch
you don't see it.
Yeah.
Now you'll see a bunch
Yeah.
of highlights on TV of gunshots here, murder here, murder here, murder here. But like
Yeah, like
90% of the
girls
country
fucking anxiety
never
stuff
sees that on their
in
block.
bedroom and
But
shit.
they think they do. Like they see it on the news, so they think it's right around the corner. And it's so disconnected from
Yeah.
that. Everything's
He's like, God.
shrunk down,
No,
and
he's
everything
like,
is within an
this
arm's
dude
reach, and
muscle
everything's
bound,
terrible.
dude's like
But shit that
69
happens in
with
California
Asian
doesn't
chick.
matter to us.
And you see
Okay,
the butt
it doesn't
all
matter
over.
who got killed, who murdered who fucked
then
over
it goes-
whose husband. Like none of that
And he
matters.
goes, don't fucking do it
But that's
again.
what they force us to. You
And
know,
then a
they
couple
shrink
minutes later,
everything
you
down.
see them-
Where it's really, if you go out and drive around, this place
Yeah,
is
you
huge.
Yeah.
Okay, but you hop on the internet, all of a sudden it's just whoosh, shrunk down into this tiny little community of a bunch of people pissing each other off.
It was good times.
You know.
How do they recover from that? Like, how do they go back to the
I don't know. The fuck, they already,
What they on?
they already done all the shit they
You
did.
ever heard of porn bloopers?
Porn bloopers.
Yes.
It's great.
Yes, I've seen
It's good quality content.
It makes
Quality
you feel
content
like,
for the
'cause
whole family. Hell yeah.
I watched a documentary once talking about how a lot of like porn stars that retired, what they do now and like they're normal, and they like talk
That's what
about it
we
like
said.
it was going to, you know, I'm just going to Walmart to clock in. Like they would talk about how in between takes that they would just be
Get
like,
right
that
on
you
it.
did real good, you know, like camaraderie.
Yeah.
Like they were shaking hands. It's almost like they're dancing with each
So,
other.
took that load like a champion.
Hell yeah, brother.
Like that's what it reminds me of. It was like
I'm so
really
proud of you for not
intimate
farting on me.
dancing
Yeah.
because they gotta
Yeah.
feed off.
When they shake hands.
They got that other stuff too, where it's like after the scene type shit, where it's like I really could give a fuck less about the chit chat of y'all
That's
watching her shower after she, you know,
That's
just
like-
got railed by a bunch of dudes. Like, do we really need this part of it?
Like reading a Playboy.
You
You
know,
know, like, who the fuck does
I
that?
have never met anybody that has sit and watched a porno from like the beginning to the end.
that's why they have the
Yeah.
like I'm pretty sure highlight clips like when you scroll and it tells
Yeah,
you what's going on.
they do.
YouTube seen that and went write that down.
The
Yeah.
thumbnail means the world.
Yep.
Like it's got to be a good thumbnail, and I'll check it out.
You got a lighter?
What is this about? Is there supposed to be?
There's one in it.
Is it you porn or there's
YouPorn.
one of the porn websites is getting ready to get like illegal in some
Pornhub.
states? Pornhub.
Yep.
How'd that happen?
How does a specific website get
I
outlawed?
think
It was something that was like in a bill, I think.
No, so they passed a bill, so it's not going to be illegal. This cigarette tastes like shit, by the way. It's not going to be illegal. It's just, you're going to have to upload your government ID every time you watch porn on Pornhub.
Which sounds like a phenomenal
But
idea.
see, it's not me. I have Pornhub Premium, so my shit's already like...
Logged in?
Yeah, so...
You already
Yeah.
verified. So a lot more people are going to be paying for accounts, which is making the porn industry
Yeah,
more
it's
money.
$13 a month. It's worth it.
Yeah.
$13
That reminds me of that scene in Righteous Gemstones where they go buy all of the sex toy stuff, and they're like, we really showed them, and they're like, thanks for buying us out this month. Like, we were really
I
going
love Christians.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, that's crazy. Oh, man. No, won't be using that website.
You got
I've been on XNXX since 2004, brother.
What is that?
Porn website.
It's one of them ones like that xxhamster.com or whatever.
XNXX.com.
Is it free?
It's free as fuck,
Will it
brother.
give your phone
Find
viruses?
anything you want. Man, I just got a new phone and I ain't looked at porn on it yet. It's that, like,
What kind of phone you got?
the iPhone 15.
I got the iPhone 15. I got the Pro Max.
I think that's what I got. I don't know. It's expensive as shit.
If you use the iPhone
I don't
15
look
for
at porn
like
on it yet
VR
'cause I don't
porn,
want to slow down.
and you move your phone, it's like if you're looking at glasses.
That's how my phone is. That's just a good porn video, Billy.
Oh, damn,
I've been doing that since I had the iPhone SE, the first one.
You
And
ever
they're
watch
like,
porn on VCR tape?
I want to, dude, if I get some VR goggles, it is on.
you know what I do want to find? I really
I ain't
do
leaving
wanna
the
find
house.
VHS porn. I
What's
wonder what
that?
that's like.
You ever watch VHS porn?
I mean, I've seen those like ones that'll pop up every
You
now
have
and then.
not lived until you have had to fast forward through a VCR porn. That shit is so funny.
Or you fucking
No, I'm
try to
watching the
crank one
fuzzy
out.
channel and catch a booby there. You know?
Yeah, and then you hit pause instead of stop, so you can still see it, and then the VCR burns a hole in that piece of tape, so that it's like fuzzy now, and everybody knows what you're doing.
It's like I seen on it was Marketplace. I sent it to you that one night that this guy who was like, I need this porn video. I listen, I won't go into details, but if you find it, I will pay $500 for it.
Did
And he
they
like
find
put the picture on there, and I said, I bet his mom threw it away when he was a kid. He never finished it.
Yeah,
And
he
he's
never
like,
got to
I
crank
gotta
it home.
see the ending.
You
Yeah.
watch the Star Wars
Does
porno?
she? Huh?
You watch the Star Wars
Turned his
porno?
head so fast.
Dude, I never did. When I'm watching that pornography, I'm about that business. I'm trying to fucking
He's on
bust it out and go to sleep.
You're not, like, I guess I'm in it for the plot, then I don't know.
Yeah, not me, man. I see most of the time I watch it, it's got to be on mute anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
You're the first person I've met that's like that also.
Why, mute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I told you I watched it on mute.
Fuck,
Wow.
they say stupid shit.
Yeah, they sound
And
funny.
they sound so. It's like
You gotta watch it.
it's
so
fucking.
fake.
The plot don't make sense,
It's
and it
very
fucking ruins my
cringe.
boner.
It
I
makes-
guess I'm just watching clips because I never
gotta
get any
watch
plot. All I get
pornos
is
that are
dick and
like
something.
480i that were filmed with like a razor flip phone. That
Those
shit,
are the best.
those are the best. 'Cause
Really
it's just,
pixelated
because-
titties. Like the nipples, like 4 pixels.
yeah, exactly. And those
You
guys,
know?
they're,
Oh, did he?
if they're using a razor flip phone to do it, they're fucking dedicated. So that's gonna
Yeah.
be some good shit.
Hell yeah.
No, what you need to do is you just need to watch the preview on the page and just watch that over and over about 6 times to get through it.
Does that give them a view if you do that?
Nope.
Damn.
Bitch don't get paid.
You're just watching that highlight clip roll and you're like, yeah, I didn't help fund nothing.
Dude, but
When I go in
there
here,
is,
I'm gonna look up porn highlights.
there is fucking post-nut clarity. That exists. That's real life.
I told you about that. You said you didn't.
I
I
fucking
don't
looked
think
up
you've
some
ever seen
shit that I'm like, what is this filth? You know, as soon as you're done, you're like, delete that.
Not me,
I don't want to
I'm
be like, I don't
sorry.
want to die of a heart attack. And then somebody get in my phone and be like, what the fuck was he
That-
looking at?
I feel like it's good to
You know?
to go into watching it and make sure you already are interested in what's going on, you know, before you like click on the wrong thing and you're like, what'd she just say? Like,
I'll be hella clicking on shit. And,
It's like, damn it, I was holding my dick when you said that. What the hell?
yeah. I hate this fucking shit. When you're like about to fucking bust your nut, and you're like, and then it switches to that angle of that dude power driving that dick right as you're about to come, and all you see is his balls and his asshole, and you're like, you can't stop fucking.
Damn, that'll make you question some shit.
You should have got them and no.
I have wholeheartedly
What does
never
this
been in
mean?
that situation.
It's bad, bro.
I don't know if I'd stop you. You know, if I could go.
Yeah, if anybody ever walks in on you jacking off, it's only weird if you stop.
Yeah. I
You
start
know,
screaming.
then there's the fucking weirdo watch you jack
I
off.
would keep going and start screaming.
Yeah, point it at him.
Yeah.
just,
It's like grandma's boy.
Straight
I
up.
can't stop. It feels so good. It comes on that kid's mom.
That was a fucked movie.
That's a good movie, man. Quality. Except they
Yes,
always
it's
do the
like that
stoners
movie.
dirty with that dirty ass bong water.
I
It's
got my
always
grandma to
black.
buy me that on
And it ain't like
VHS when I
that.
was like 12. I told her it meant something else
Damn.
other than fingered. Like, really, it's not like that. It's not sexual. It's something else.
You ever watch
She's
American Pie?
terrible. Yeah.
Mhm.
I fuck with American Pie. I love the series.
That's a
Those
good one.
Classics, man.
I ain't seen it.
The originals are good. The first couple, after a while, it's like, damn, man, how
You
many
never seen
fucking American
American Pie?
Pies?
No,
Guess what we're doing tonight?
no.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
I've seen that.
Oh, that's a good
That's a
one.
good one.
I seen what was that? Don't Be a Menace. Was
That's
that
a
the
good
Wayne
one.
brothers?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, I love that one. It's just so offbeat.
It's like, don't be a menace in South Central while drinking
It's like
your
a
beer.
super
Yeah,
long
it's
one.
yeah.
I
I
love
just say
Lucky
don't be a
Strike.
menace.
I like
It
Lucky,
tastes like you're burning a good year.
yeah, so I like
But they
Lucky
hit like,
Strike menthol. That's my favorite. I love menthol.
yeah. They make me too thirsty.
tell
They
you
dry my
something.
mouth out.
Absolute bonkers.
What?
I went from vaping to smoking cigarettes. Isn't that like the opposite of what
They
you're
say if
supposed
you're
to do?
vaping, like it's too much moisture for your lungs.
Yeah,
So what I do is I alternate.
it dries it up.
And yeah.
It's like you got the sham
You
wow.
can
feel
get some
like
mullen
that's a
mullen
terrible-
tincture.
Way to do that.
Oh yeah, the mullen stuff.
Mullen
I
tincture,
believe in
it'll
that.
clear your lungs
You'll get
out,
some
man.
stuff
My wife
out.
did it. It'll clear them. Oh, yeah.
You'll
It
get
clears
some
it.
weird
Dude,
stuff
I bet a
out.
fucking Band-Aid would come out. Like there's some shit
On
in my
you?
lungs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
A
it's some
couple
shit
fucking
my lungs
license
been there for a
plates and
minute.
chewed up belt and shit.
Yeah.
Bunch
It's like
of
that woman that
Like
ate
got a
everything
shark.
book and like
Oh,
whenever it all
God,
comes up.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Where are we in at now, Mike?
About 8 minutes left.
8 minutes left, dude. Hell yeah.
Well, I guess the last 8 minutes we can do our bit about how we want to do a comedy show.
Are you talking about like maybe a cornhole tournament?
Yeah.
Maybe a beer
Jello
pong tournament?
wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, we're good at the
I got
reason
these
we got
legs from
popular is
raising.
because we're good at raising hell, right? And people always want to do these fucking meet and greets and shit. I see you, like, people with like 50,000 followers do meet and greets. Come stand in line and see. Hell no.
That started
I don't
with
know if I want to be
Diviners,
on the
though.
stage. I think it almost might just be better just to be amongst the people at a
Well, yeah.
similarly crowded event.
Let me give you a breakdown of how this works, right? So, most of my fans, when they see me, they either see me at Grudge Wars, raising hell, drinking beer, or they see me at a bar
Or Walmart.
or Walmart
Drinking beer.
drinking beer.
Not at Walmart.
But
Buying beer.
At Walmart.
yeah, if we did something like that, you could do a cornhole tournament like horseshoes, have mud wrestling, a wet t-shirt contest. Tira could be the judge.
And
I'm down.
AJ.
big girl pole dancing
And
with
big
weight
girl pole
classes.
dance, yeah,
With
yeah.
weight classes. We're going to get a hold of Moog and see if they'll sponsor us some heavy duty bangs for this fucking pole.
And I'll get a hold of Rush Off Road. They'd love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like fuck.
I know a guy that can build a big girl fucking
Fabricator.
stripper pole. He is literally a metal fabricator.
I build race
by
car roll
trade. He's got
cages.
a
I can build a
CNC
pole.
Time to
machine.
test out that talent. so-
That's right.
But
Dude,
fuck all these meet and greet shit, man. I don't like that.
we just have a
The meet and
party.
greet needs to be the party.
Party,
It'd
yeah.
be- there's a cover, you know,
pay
and
for
then
meet and
maybe a
greets.
caterer so that all the legalities covered. A caterer with alcohol, they have their license and everything like that, and they get a cut. And, you know,
Yeah, we won't fuck up like I did the first time I did that.
oh, we're going to be very by the book.
Oh yeah.
There'll be contracts and everything. It's very official. It's very communicative because you
What
know
would we call it though?
we've got time to come up with just the right. I feel like the Lord Himself will drizzle. I feel like Theo Vaughn. He'll just,
The Lord's
he'll
gonna
just
help us come up with
drizzle
an idea for our
the,
name.
the
about it for some
name
reason.
right
I
on
know
there,
you-
just like a light bisque or
Like
something. I don't know.
mayonnaise.
What's, yeah, like a vinaigrette.
I'm all right with that. I think it's a good idea. I think because there's been people, unsuccessful people, fucking assholes who try shit like that don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, and, well, I mean, but it was a good learning experience. We knew exactly what could go wrong because he made sure all of it did.
Yeah.
I warned them people, you want to talk shit about him for like 5 minutes?
Talk shit about who?
Oh, that was Wesley Swanley.
Oh yeah.
He's in prison again.
Yeah, so let's take a lesson from things working with people as a creator. When you get involved with people, not to just mean like what we do, like when you're in your work, your friends, don't ever feel bad about questioning the motives of other people. Because other people, they're not feeding you. They're not giving you a check. They're not paying any of your bills. And some of them will see you do good, and they try to break off a piece of the cookie that you've already baked, you know. So that's what we've had the same problem with the same fella, and we learn from it. Sometimes people are just fucking cunts, and that's just how that shit goes.
Oh, yeah. No, Mr. Wesley Swanley, I called him being a scam artist for a minute, dude. Like when we went, hey, I still need to get a hold of Bill about this pump. But back at that time, the reason why we went to Lexington is he kept telling us that he was this dude at this company. And I was like, dude, I mean, you showed up one time to my house. I don't know, you know, like I can't sign on all this shit. Well, I know enough to where I would like to vet this. That's all I need to do. I just need to vet what you're telling me. And he fucking talked to Bill and had us come up there, but he was like, don't tell him about all the illegal shit I'm trying to do. He said, he's don't ask, don't tell. He said I could do it, but not to tell him. And I'm starting to wonder if that might have been a Fibbinson fib.
We should ask him.
When you want to talk to, we could probably get a hold of Bill.
Yeah, we should do that. We should get a hold of Bill and see what he has to say about it.
I sang at his festival.
I feel like this poor Bill guy got fucked over too. And
yeah, because this is a really expensive looking piece of equipment that we still have that it's been like, what did we do? And Mr. Wesley Swanley.
Fucking asshole, man.
If he does not get a persistent felony offender charge, that should tell you all you need to know about his willingness to cooperate with law enforcement.
Well, we got that out of the way.
Yeah, it feels like a good solid victory, doesn't it? To call it from afar and be like,
I want to say too, what you talked about.
I would call him and tell him how we feel, but he probably ain't got no money on his books, huh?
You're probably gonna pick it up.
Going to visit him, dude.
That would be so funny.
Fucking yeah, just goes straight. He gonna be so happy. You know, ain't nobody going to goddamn see Wesley Swanley.
You gotta tell him, like, all right, well, we're here to film the Tuck Fire documentary, and you're part of.
74 cents on his books. Like somebody came here and fucking years. Like call him, be like, yeah, I'll put some money on there for you.
Actually, I think if I'm not mistaken, the minimum is 30 cents. You can put 30 cents on someone.
We ought to do that. We ought to call him and be like, we hook you up, player. And then just like once a week, send him.
We gave you what you're worth. We gave you what you're worth.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe when he gets out, he'll stop fucking people up.
Dude, he better be in there for 10 fucking years at this point. Like the amount of felonies that there was on his little felony list.
12?
It was 12, yeah.
See
all felony probation violations.
And this is his fourth arrest in how many years? The same amount of years?
Four.
Yeah.
Four arrests
since 2020.
Felony offender.
That sounds a lot.
He's
like
going, damn.
Yeah.
The first 3 times was all for the same offenses, basically. Possession, and then one was like contributing to delinquency of somebody under, it was a minor of some sort.
How about
it was a whole thing.
I didn't even know that.
We better stop talking shit. He might come out here and try to suck our dicks. Fucking, he got awful goddamn touchy-feely with me a time or two. I was like, Wesley.
He was, all he could do when we were doing that Boy Scout video, all he could do was talk about dick sucking jokes, little boys and stuff. It was weird.
Well, and then he had that pretty good-looking woman that he had no interest in.
Poor her. I really felt bad for her.
I did too.
She was such a nice lady.
Yeah,
She really was.
When I was around, it was a
He
nice
was playing
girl.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a nice girl.
She really liked him. He just really didn't like her.
What sucks is that she was doing shit for him that would actually help him. Like she was letting him use her car and doing all this nice shit for him.
Oh,
so
sure.
I hope that she redeems herself in that situation.
I
Hope she wasn't tied to anything.
I do too. That was a nice woman.
Yeah, well, you got to give credit where credit is due.
Let's go, cats!
Well, God, it's a mouth.
It's just reminding me of that.
You said that you gave them space, and was like, let me check this out. That's a good way to vet really bad people in your life. If you just take your time and they're super, like, trying to wrap you up in something, they'll strike like snakes at you.
Well, and then there's the whole concept that I was telling you about earlier, dude. A lot of people can put on a real good face for about 6 months.
Not even that. Most of the time now they've gotten lazy. Now it's about 3 months.
But if they're good at their craft, at 6 months, you'll start seeing some changes. About 18 months, if they're still around, that's when a lot of them don't make the cut. They'll start being pieces of fucking shit.
You got to start challenging people, too, if they say they're good at something.
Yeah.
If someone tells you that they're a good welder, make them weld.
Yeah. If you can weld, we need a heavy-duty stripper pole. Dude,
I'm certified. I'm verified.
Dude, he builds fucking roll cages for cars that are designed to be.
I built
wrecked
chromoly 6-second cages for race cars, so I can handle a stripper pole.
Yeah,
I can handle a stripper
we
pole.
can keep a big bitch on the back of an F-350.
It has to go on the back of the F-350 now.
Dude,
big enough bed.
You can put a nail on the bed of my truck, drive it plumb across the fucking county. It'll be sitting right there wherever you go, no matter how hard
Damn,
you
you
take
got some good shots.
It don't roll at all, dude. Well, he did the lift kit on its actual 4-inch lift springs in the front. Everything was done to a T. It was his baby through his 20s.
On a truck like that, when you do a lift kit, you can't do shackles in the front because that just sucks
It
on a
fucks
leaf
up
spring
the
front end. So I
geometry
went
of
with the 4-inch lift springs, and they were stiff for the first couple of years, but now they ride a lot better.
Dude, I'll tell you, pulling off the road onto my driveway, it goes, boom! That motherfucker's stiff, dude. Like, no, there ain't no big bit. I challenge you to rock this F-350. Your fat ass girlfriend, whoever out there, if you got a BBW girlfriend, or maybe you're the BBW, we're really considering having a big girl pole dancing tournament ship. Should we have it in tournament format?
We should have, like, bracket.
Yeah, bracket.
Yeah.
We can do it east and west.
Yeah.
Eastern Kentucky versus Western Kentucky.
Oh my God.
Phenomenal idea.
Oh my God.
That might be the weight class split, actually.
Yeah.
Do it by counties, do it by city.
Oh, yeah.
Area codes.
County would be cool. Best in your county moves on. Yeah.
606.
I think the county thing would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like Miss whatever county.
Big
Sure.
girl pole dancing. We could get auditions and shit.
Well, I don't know how they'd audition. That'd be a lot
Just
of
a
weird.
video. Post it. Tag us in it. And that's who's going to actually dance in that weight class.
Okay, yeah, we
East
can-
versus West. You know what I mean?
We're gonna sit down one day and we're gonna
Draw this in.
We're gonna put this thing together.
Dude, there's money to be made in this shit. Literally, just the party itself, and it'd be so much more chill than a
Because
very
you got
official.
fucking redneck rave, right?
Yeah, that's our blue horn.
But I feel like we would be better than redneck rave.
We'd be more personal.
Yeah, we'd be way more personal. It'd be a more personal experience for everybody.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't feel like you go to redneck rave, it feels like you're going to an event. You go here,
yeah. It's gotten really big.
like a homemade party. What it's gonna feel like.
Yeah. Like, and there may even be a time where we say, okay, we got to bump up the price because we need fewer people to be there. We want to cap it at $250 a ticket. You know what I mean? We got to
Like
make sure we make our money, but because it's going to be more personal, more.
Like a private event.
Yeah, a private event. You pay a little more instead of it being $10 and you let whoever in. It's like $250 a head, whatever the math ends up being. And then sell alcohol. You must be 21. Go ahead and just make that a thing.
Yeah, I can get down with that. We're gonna have to give us about a month. I think about a month is all we need.
The gentleman at Double T Cattle, I don't know if he wants to be saying this or not, but we're looking into the possibility of renting his venue is what it would become for liability's sake, probably. Like you just rent the place, for X amount of dollars, then you make as much as you can on it. But that removes liability from him. He said, I'm not in charge of this motherfucker for X amount of days.
Okay.
Or X amount of time, my liability's off me. We get all of our proper shit together, licenses, and make sure we're catered properly. Because I bet we can sell you and me can sell beer, brother. And I think that's where the money's going to be. There's always going to be kind of a cap to how much you can do. That's a finite amount. But every one of them people that paid to be there might drink 10 beers. More.
Well,
if it's me and I'm going to an event like that, I'm getting hammered, whether it's $5 a beer or not.
Well, if you're already paying $50 for a ticket, I assume that.
You're gonna go ham on it. You're gonna fucking drink 18.
You do a VIP, we need to be doing like keg service, and then you get a cup, and then you're paid.
Service. I actually know a few boys that would probably sponsor us gig.
There you go,
dude. We're
at the right place.
We can pull this shit together.
We got it. We'll make it happen.
We can do this. And it would be fucking, I don't know. I think I'd really enjoy that format. There's a weird thing. I don't know if it's imposter syndrome or what, but I can't get on that fucking stage and pretend that I'm not fucking just some dickweed, dude. And it makes me so nervous.
But you are just some dickweed. And that's what's funny about it.
But I can't.
I like to get on stage and pretend that I'm a good comedian. It's worked for me
I
so
can't
far.
pretend that. I can't pretend I am. I don't know.
But you do it every time you post a funny video.
Out right. I'm trying to I'm extremely stoned right now, and I'm trying to get the words out right. It's the position that I'm in now is surreal. I haven't wrapped my mind around any of this being possible. I don't.
I'll tell you what baffles me, man. Social media can do so much. Like it's it's amazing how many opportunities, because of social media, I've got to work with Jelly Roll. I've made,
That's fucking cool,
yeah,
dude.
like famous friends and all. It just being like a personality,
Yeah.
my personality has done that. So
I'm
anything is possible if you really want to fucking do it.
I will tell you, I've realized I always said I didn't want to change. But then there became instances where you have to, you know.
Well, sometimes change isn't always a bad thing,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to lifestyle habits. I used to
No,
drink
I just mean like you got to, there are certain levels where you have to protect yourself, more than just you did before, because there's fucking a lot of assholes out there. Swanley.
Well,
That put a bad taste in my fucking mouth, that whole thing did.
I'll let you do your outro. I'm gonna go get a Mountain Dew.
Hell yeah.
I need some drink.
Dude, I done went and got high. That mellow fellow fucking fucked me up. Hey guys, thank you for joining us. I'm Tuck Ford. We had Billy Hubbard on today. I gotta sit over here and burp, and it's pissing me the fuck off. Bye.